Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Bet the House. I am your good buddy, Dante, Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo, here with my good friend, my lovely little elf, Felipe Cuba Libre. How are
Hola.
you doing this week, Felipe?
I'll be doing a lot better once we hit all this parlays.
Exactly. I feel like we got a very good parlay, the final ho-ho-ho parlay of the year. It's coming at you. It's going to hit. It's going to turn $10 into $124. Look, I'm going to be real with you. We had a bad week last week. We had a bad week. We've had 2 losing weeks in 14 weeks. I don't know about you. 14 weeks, 2 losing weeks, 12-2. I'm going to take our odds. I think we've been crushing it in general this year, and I think we're going to continue to crush it. We're going to bounce back this week. We got some juicy picks for you, and a lot of wins. A lot of money will be made. This week's episode brought to you by our good friends at Firehouse Subs. The Firehouse. It's awesome. They're my favorite subs. You get the meatball sub for just $4.99. That is the best sub you can get. Try the soups. It is soup season. Try the new chicken and dumpling soup that they got out there. It's great. I guarantee you, you're going to love it. Firehouse Subs, the official presenting sponsor of Bet the House. Felipe, are you ready to get into our picks? Let's start with pick numero uno.
I'm still thinking about that Firehouse sub meatballs, but let's go.
We'll go to Firehouse right after we get done here. All right, we'll head on over to the Firehouse after this. But our first pick this week is a Sunday afternoon game. Now, the parlay, we got some Saturday games. games. It's going to be a little weird. But we're only picking our straight-up games. We're picking Sunday games. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, old Tommy Brady, taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta, hear me out here, Felipe. This is my pick. This is why I'm doing this. They're laying 6. Buccaneers -6 against the Falcons here. The Falcons' offense has been struggling week in and week out. The Buccaneers' defense is getting better. They're kind of figuring it out, and I feel like that offense, Ronald Jones, he's kind of hit his stride. Rojo is what we call him here. Old Rojo. I'm betting on Rojo 100%. Tommy Brady, he's going to go out there. He is going to ruin this Atlanta Falcons team. I feel like the Bucs are going to win this game handily. Lay the 6. Pretty safe, in my opinion. You're going to take out your hammers, kids, and you're going to smash the Buccaneers -6 over the Falcons. I don't know about you, but I remember the Pirates. Buccaneers are pirates, and they always had a bird on their shoulder because the bird, what they said. A falcon is a bird. Obviously, I'm going to take the pirate over the bird every single time you take the pirate over the bird. That's how it works. It's very simple math. Very simple math, guys. Moving on, our next pick, we're going to stay with Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. We are not picking the Texans. We are not picking the Texans. We are picking Indianapolis Colts, laying the 7 points. We were idiots last week. We took the Texans over the Bears. We were like, oh, there's not going to be a problem. Mitchell Trubisky, he's not very good. Oh, Mitchell Trubisky looked very good against this Texans team. J.J. Watt looks dejected. I think the Colts are hitting their stride at the right time. The Colts are going to be a tough out in the postseason here. The Colts are going to be a very tough out in the postseason. It's going to be between them and the Titans winning the AFC South. But I think the Colts roll past the Texans this week. I'm feeling a double-digit victory. I just don't think the Texans have it this year. I just don't think they have it this year. They're going to have to reset, bring in a new GM, bring in a new coach, figure things out. But I feel like the Colts are going to blow the doors off the Texans this week. Lay the 7, take the Colts -7 over the Texans, pull those hammers, and smash it. Indy -7 over the Texans. Here, our final regular pick, we got the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings, a new man on the Minnesota Vikings. It's Kirk Cousins. He's fairly new. Dalvin Cook, he's a new man on the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings laying 3 against the Bears, who looked good against the Texans. I think a lot of teams can look good against the Texans.
Yeah,
a lot of teams
I look good against the Texans.
We would go look at us. We look great against the Texans. We look great. I could line up at center probably against this Texans team and do okay. But I feel like the Vikings are riding high. They're a better team than the Bears. The Bears, that was a fluke. That was a very fluky win. They're not going to be consistent like that. The Bears are not consistent at all, nor have they been all season long. I feel like the Minnesota Vikings, led by Kirk Cousins, they're going to go in there. They are going to hammer on the Bears. They're laying 3. I think they easily win by a touchdown here. Lay the 3 points. Take the Vikings -3 over the Bears. Here we go. Pull out those hammers. Minnesota Vikings -3 over the Bears. So we got Buccaneers -6, Colts -7, and Vikings -3. Now time to move on to our final HOHOHO parlay of the Oh, I'm feeling jolly. I'm feeling jolly, and you're going to feel very jolly when you're winning this parlay. It's a 6-way parlay. HOHOHO stands for high scoring team over, high scoring team over, high scoring team over. Very simple once you figure it out here. The Bills playing Saturday. They're going to Denver, Mile High Stadium. Buffalo Bills, very hot right now, like the Colts. The Buffalo Bills are hitting their stride at the right time. I think the Bills wipe the floor with the Broncos. Take the Bills. Money line just means they got to win outright. Bills, money line over the Broncos. Then we move to an over. We get the Packers taking on the Panthers. This is also a Saturday game. Packers score a lot of points. I think the Panthers are going to score a couple of points too here and there. 51.5 is the over-under. I'm going to take the over on that one. It'll be a very high-scoring game. Packers-Panthers over 51.5. Then we're also going to take the Packers to win outright. You take the Packers money line in that one because, again, they are a high-scoring team. Then we have Colts and Texans over 50.5 points. I think this is going to be, a 21-20 or 21-31, 21-34 kind of game right there. You can easily hit the over on this. I said I think the Colts win by double digits. I still think they do, but I think it'll be like 20-30 something, what they're scoring. Both teams are going to put up some points here, and I think in the end, Colts get the win, but the over is going to hit in this one. Then we got Ravens money line against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They stink. They stink. Put them in the garbage. Jacksonville, not very good. Not very good. You know what? I'm going to win with this parlay, and I'm going to buy a Jaguar, and then I'm going to move him down to Jacksonville. I'll teach him how to play quarterback, and he might be playing quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, that's a really tough quarterback to defend. The Jaguar, he's nimble on his feet. He's vicious. He might bite you. He might take your leg out. Career ender.
Like 20 feet high.
I don't know why more teams aren't starting Jaguars at the quarterback position. I mean, you run a little wildcat type of offense. We'll call it the Jaguar offense. No offense to Jaguars over there. But I feel like a Jaguar at quarterback would be a hell of a better quarterback than Gardner Minshew or whatever his name is, Matt whatever his name is that they've been rolling out there. None of these guys are good. None of these guys are good out there. Jake Luton, he was not good either. Put a Jaguar, an actual Jaguar at quarterback. Then I'd give the Jaguars a shot. There's no Jaguar at quarterback this week, so they got no shot. No shot at all. Ravens, money line over the Jags. And then another game I think is going to be a high-scoring game. The Philadelphia Eagles, coming off a very good win against the Saints team that underperformed. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray, two teams coming off wins. I think they're going to have a high-scoring affair here over 49.5 points. So your ho-ho-ho parlay, it's going to turn $10 into $124 if you want to hop on this one. We got Bills money line, Packers, Panthers over 51.5. Packers money line. Now, all three of those games on Saturday. Then we got Sunday games. We got Texans, Colts over 50.5. Ravens money line over the Jags, and the Eagles, Cardinals over 49.5. Again, $10 will turn into $124 if you take our advice. Our original 3 picks. We got the Buccaneers -6 over the Falcons, the Colts -7 over the Texans, and the Minnesota Vikings, Lizzo's favorite team, -3 over the Bears. You are going to be very rich. We're going to bounce back this week. We're going to be rolling into the Christmas season, ready to buy all the presents we can because we just made a fortune this weekend. Be safe out there. Enjoy it. Make sure you eat all the milk and cookies you can get. And bet responsibly. And always remember, gang, bet the house.
Bet the house.